Hello, friends. If we want to change what we perceive in our lives, what we experience and we don't like, wouldn't you agree that we, first of all, consciously would dive deeper into understanding how we created, we manifested, we created these circumstances, this unwanted world, this unwanted reality? Don't you agree that if we really want to change something, if we really want to alter the experience in the personal or collective levels, wouldn't you agree that first of all we need to understand how we created, how this happened, how did we end up this way, how and why, what was the cause of, what was the root, the cause of everything to be manifesting in a way that it has. And I'm saying again, on our personal and the collective levels, wouldn't it be wise to sit down and understand, and especially for the awakened consciousness, especially for the awakened ones? I believe it is. So let's pretend that we are so moved and heartbroken and hurt by what we are perceiving on our personal and the collective levels, that everything that has manifested. And let's say that we would say, yes, I want to understand what's the root of all of this. How did we end up here? How did I end up that broke, that hurt, that whatever you put the word. Let's say that you are sincerely enough and really want your the understanding, that you want the answer for that, and taking in consideration that you know that we are the beings, we are creative beings. Taking into consideration that you are an awake consciousness right now, and you know that you have a big fat part of how you perceive, how you live your life, and how you live how you react to what is happening outside in the world right now. Let's take that as, for granted. Let's say that this is who I'm talking to. And you say, yes, I want to know the root of it. The root of it doesn't lie in your mind. It doesn't lie even in your in the way you meditate, in the power of your visualization. It doesn't lie in there. This is what your mind and your personality believes, that this is how you create your world. This is how we used to believe that through a lot of meditation and exercising and development of self-development, this is how we touch our higher self. This is how we eventually create the reality. In fact, this is all the perception through the mind. This is all the perception through your senses, emotions, your thoughts, your feelings. But is this you in the core of your beingness? Are you think, you believe that you are your emotions, your thoughts, your body, your mind. No, we know that we're not. We know that we are the awareness, the consciousness, right? We are the awareness itself. We are the infinite beings. We are the part of all that is. We are a part of it. We are it, right? We've started to comprehend and started to understand that more and more. And yes, we kind of try to understand it through the mental, identified with personality, a self. But are we that? Aren't we beyond that? Because what have manifested, to which you believe to be real, which is identified with your ego personality part, which is all designed for this phenomenal experience, and from this phenomenal designed, built part of ourself, which is the personality, the mind, and everything, which is though designed and fixed and made, yes, by the isness, yes, by the infinity, but it was designed and fixed and created so we can have, in the first place, the experience of illusion, of separation, of all these lower vibrational states and personas and roles and aspects and all of that. Do you see that we have invest to build and create our lives from an illusionary phenomenon part of ourselves, which we have so much identified with. So everything that you perceive in your life and the collective has been created from that part of us, which is not real, which is not the source of us, which is not who we are. And we are so successfully believe that from this part of ourselves, we will find the solution. We will fight the evil. We will fight and we will find peace. How unreal, surreal phenomena is that? So what are you saying, Victoria? What I'm saying is, the root of this all, in the personal and collective, is our false identification with what we are not. And if we are sincerely here to find our freedom, help others to do the same, this is the time that we start to realize that first of all, this is phenomena world. This is not what the true pure existence is. Yes, it is here to support our experience, but we started to feel that we want a different kind of experience. In order to do that, though, we need to understand and take all of our power that we are feeding the non-existing in the first place phenomena world, which seems so, I know how irritated you might feel or by my words, it might seem so real. We made it that way through eons of times to seem for this world to be so real, and to believe in our sensations, in our emotions, in our thoughts, in our aspects, in our roles, to be so damn real. But it's not, they're not. They appear to be real because we believe it's so. The truth is that what you are and we are is this infinite presence, infinite beingness, which is all time, is here now, from which there wouldn't ever be a chance if we would connect and remember to stay online through that existence. There will be never a chance to have manifested all that separational, suffering world that we are witnessing right now. So, but it was an experiment that became experience, and now this is a time that we are transcending this. But we will not transcend it, this is my point. You will not transcend it if you still believe in your personhood, personality, ego, identified self. And it seems, and it is frightening for your egoistic self, for your personality, which is based your reality around all of this. And it scares. It's like, what is she saying? I don't have a personality. I'm not a self. I don't have belief system. This is what part of yourself that, of course, will evolve to what I'm saying, because she, this aspect of you is invested in that non-real phenomenal world. But I'm not saying that you will not live as a person with your beautiful intentions, creations, and inspiration, and co-creation, and relationships, and beautiful sharings. But it will not be a personality which is operating on this low level programming. This will be you, the infinite being incarnated, the divine creator in form, which will also create these phenomena experiences, but it will be so aligned and harmonious for you, for your higher good and higher good of all. This is also a phenomena, and phenomenal, we would say not real, because it's holographic realities. But these realities, if we are genuinely wanting to change the world, our lives, and everybody else that we are seeing suffering, this inner shift to your I am presence, infinite beingness, should first occur. Yes, you can do until one point help to change, but it will always be something that you're straining, you're suffering. Yes, we are evolving this personality until a point, but then there is something that is here to invite you to transcend even that. This is my message in this sharing. This is the time we transcend and see what we are not for what it is. And please, I would encourage you, and I will tell you, don't you worry about you losing your identity or personality or all of your dreams and wishes. They are so limited in when we are identified with the just person who is evolving to a better person. Here you are, I am first, I am divine presence, I am the vehicle, I am the channel for all the goodness. I am living, you are living inspired life. It has all that you want. all that, what I mean, all that your heart desires to express. It's so alive and it's so fresh all the time. No straining. Allowing, accepting, with grace, with presence. And this is how you start to impact all of the rest, your family, your community, your nation, and the whole world. The outer world doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is your I am presence, incarnated, which chooses the experience that in the phenomena world it will manifest, but you're not attached to it. So if you are a genuine traveler on this dimension, a genuine freedom thirst has arisen and occurred in you, look for that. Look for that I am presence first, and then follow the inspiration. All the best to you.